Is Hani Ikrimah, and in this video I will answer the questions from the speech listening final exam based on the TED Talk video that I watched. The talk discusses how people often take criticism personally and how we can change our mindset to react in a healthier way. Now I will answer the questions one by one. Okay, so for the first question is, why did the speaker become a referee? The speaker became a referee because he enjoyed sports and wanted to be involved in the game. Being a referee also gave him an opportunity to learn about people's behavior and how to stay calm under pressure. Second question, how much does the speaker earn per match? So the speaker earns about 20 euros per match as a referee. The third question, what kind of comments do spectators usually shout? Spectators usually shout negative comments, complaints, and criticism. They often blame the referee for mistakes and sometimes say rude things to the referee. Fourth question, what is the first strategy mentioned by the speaker? The first strategy is, it's not about me. The speaker explains that many negative comments from other people are actually about their own emotions, their own frustrations, and expectations, not about us personally. Fifth question, what is the second strategy? The second strategy is, it's about me. This means that our reaction comes from our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. We choose how we respond to criticism or negativity. Sixth question, why does the speaker say the ego causes us to take things personally? The speaker says that the ego makes us think everything is about us. Because when someone criticizes us, our ego feels attacked, so we become defensive and emotional. Seventh question, how does shifting from me to we help reduce negative reactions? Shifting from me to we helps us remember that everyone makes mistakes and experience criticism. It creates a feeling when connection instead of isolation, so we react less negatively. Next question, why do negative thoughts dominate our thinking? According to the speaker, negative thoughts dominate our thinking because the human brain naturally pays more attention to threats and problems, and we tend to remember criticism more than praise usually. Next question, explain when criticism becomes personal for someone. I think criticism becomes personal when someone connects it to their identity or self-worth. Instead of hearing feedback about an action, they feel that they are being judged as a person. Next question, what is the deeper message of the 20 euros example at the end? The deeper message is that a person's value doesn't decrease because of criticism, mistakes, or difficult experiences. Just like the 20 euro note still have value, we also still have value even when others judge us negatively. Next question, have you ever taken something personally like the speaker? Yes, I have. For example, when I remember when a teacher corrected my assignment, I first felt embarrassed and thought the teacher was criticizing me as a person. Later, I realized the teacher only wanted me to improve my work. And next question, when someone criticize you, how do you usually react? Usually I feel a little upset at first, but then I try to think calmly. I remind myself that criticism can help me learn and become better if I use it positively. Next question: which strategy do you think is easier? I think not about me is easier because it immediately reduces emotional pressure. So when I remember that other people's behavior often reflects their own feelings, I become less sensitive to negative comments. Next question: do you agree that most negative feelings come from our own thoughts, not others, and why? Yes, I agree, because other people's words can affect us, but our thoughts determine how strongly we react. Two people can hear the same criticism but feel very differently because they think about it differently. And last question: how can this talk help you in your daily life? For me, this talk can help me become calmer when facing criticism at school, for example, and misunderstanding with my friends or disagreements in my family. And it reminds me not to take everything personally and to focus on learning and improving myself. Baik, sekarang saya akan melanjutkan ke part B mengenai penggunaan AI dan saya akan menjelaskan bagian ini menggunakan bahasa Indonesia. Untuk poin pertama, mengenai pemakaian aplikasi speech to text karena mendengarkan manual itu membutuhkan waktu yang lebih lama, saya memilih angka 2 yaitu tidak setuju. Memang dengan mendengarkan secara manual itu membutuhkan waktu yang lebih lama, tapi menurut saya itu adalah sebuah proses belajar yang wajar. Jadi saya tidak merasa itu adalah suatu hal yang membuang-buang waktu, melainkan sebuah proses agar saya semakin terlatih dan terbiasa. Lanjut untuk poin kedua, mengenai ringkasan memakai AI itu jauh lebih mudah daripada mendengarkan audionya berkali-kali. Saya juga memilih angka 2 yaitu tidak setuju. Dengan adanya AI ini memang bisa membuat lebih praktis dan instan, tapi bagi saya lebih mudah itu belum tentu lebih baik untuk belajar. Justru dengan mendengarkan audionya secara berkali-kali itu saya bisa lebih paham intonasi dan maksud asli si pembicara yang mungkin tidak saya dapat kalau hanya mengandalkan jawaban dan bacaan teks dari AI. Lanjut untuk poin ketiga, tentang tujuan utama pemakaian AI hanya untuk mendapatkan nilai bagus. Saya memilih angka 1 alias sangat tidak setuju. Justru dengan adanya mata kuliah speech listening ini, saya ingin benar-benar bisa dan lancar dalam meningkatkan skill listening saya, dan buat saya nilai itu bonus dari hasil usaha saya sendiri, bukan hasil instan dari AI. Dan untuk pertanyaan keempat, mengenai kemampuan listening yang tidak berkembang karena terlalu sering mengandalkan transkrip AI, saya memilih angka 2 yaitu tidak setuju, karena saya pribadi memang membatasi dalam penggunaan AI, dan saya biasanya membuka atau menggunakan AI di akhir untuk cross check jawaban dan memastikan kata-kata yang susah ditebak atau belum saya mengerti dan kurang familiar. Dan untuk poin kelima, tentang merasa kebingungan atau kesulitan paham percakapan bahasa Inggris langsung kalau tidak memakai AI, saya juga pilih angka 2 atau tidak setuju, karena dari awal saya mengusahakan untuk tidak bergantung pada AI, karena ketika mendengarkan orang berbicara langsung atau tidak, dan ketika tidak ada internet atau AI pun, saya tetap berusaha untuk menangkap maksud obrolannya dengan baik dan benar sesuai yang saya paham. Terakhir, untuk poin yang keenam mengenai AI membuat konsentrasi dan fokus saya berkurang ketika kelas listening, saya pilih angka kedua, yaitu tidak setuju. Dengan adanya AI atau tidak di luar, dengan adanya AI atau tidak, ketika sedang berada di kelas, saya tetap berusaha mendengarkan penjelasan dari dosen saya dan audio yang diputar dengan serius. Jadi dengan adanya AI ini tidak membuat saya merasa malas pada saat jam kuliah. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your listening.